What's going on, guys? My name's Marine. Today I'm bringing you a guide on how to play Johnny Cage. So real quick before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm breaking this video down, and down in the description you'll find timestamps for each different part of the video. So in case you guys are wondering about something in specific, you can go ahead and just click on that and it'll take you straight to it. Alright, so let's get into the guide. Johnny Cage currently in this meta is considered to be one of the strongest characters in the game, if not the strongest. You know what, let's call him the strongest, okay? Because he excels at pretty much everywhere on screen. With his zoning, he's phenomenal at zoning. He could, contest characters like Cetrion at zoning. When it comes to up close, he has that DP that makes him super crazy. And of course, his long range normals make him a threat even mid-screen. So pretty much everywhere that you put this character, he's gonna be good, man. That's pretty much it. I mean, between his two variations, he has, some crazy unbreakable damage. He has probably one of the best comeback factors in the game because of that. He gets plus frames and all this other stuff. Now, I'm not saying that Johnny Cage is perfect, because you do need to know how to use him, but let's be honest, you could turn your brain a little bit off when you're using this character. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of him. So to start things off, we're going to go ahead and go over the different strings that Johnny has, and also how to use them, when to use them, and different options you get off of them. So we're going to be going over 1-2-1, which is this one right here, 1-2-4, 2-4-4, forward 3-4-4, back 3-4, and forward 4-4. So 1-2-1 is going to be the string that you're going to use to enforce your strike throw game. Strike throw basically being MK11, right? Are you going to punch me or are you going to throw me? So 1-2-1, it also is hit confirmable into either shadow kick. You can do the DP, or you can do the fireball. And it's really strong in the corner, because you do get a big damage combo off of it. And it's also good in neutral, just to, again, enforce your strike throw game. Now 1-2-4 not only reiterates the fact that he has that strong strike throw game, but it's also +6 on block. Now even though it says that the final part is a high, as you can see I have her set to ducking here, and if she blocks that mid, there's no way that she could duck under that, because for some reason it jails, alright? And it leaves him +6 on block. +6 on block into a very nice place where Johnny could play his game right here. And from this specific range, Johnny gets a giant mind game, because he can go into a forward 3, he can go for a jump in, he could just go in and down 4, a bunch of different things that it basically becomes a guessing game where the opponent has to guess what you're going to do or risk getting hit. And as you can see in a bunch of these kind of little situations that I have up on the screen, it's a pretty damn good string. Now 2-4-4 is a really good string on its own, because even though it starts off in a high, this high, if blocked, it's +3 on block, as you can see right here in the frame data that I have showing. So it leads into a mix-up of, is he going to continue the string, which is super easy to hit confirm, or is he just going to stop, and again, that strike throw game. Forward 3-4-4 is going to be one of his main footsie tools. It does reach a considerable distance, which is, about 2 characters away right here, and it is a high though, so that's the one thing that you got to look out for if you're going to be throwing this out. You can't be throwing this out mindlessly. You have to be mixing it up with different options that he has, which is, with like a back 3 or forward 4, things like that. But again, this is a great spacing tool, and what you need to note about this string, as well as 2-4-4, if you just mash out 4, just like I'm doing right here on the left side of the screen, I can't hit confirm it anymore. You have to do just the 2, and then I could enter the command for the special, and then it'll hit confirm. The same thing happens with 2-4-4. So you have to make sure not to be mashing. All right, I know it's tempting if you want to get it out, but just please refrain. All right. Another great thing about this string is it's staggerable as well, on block or on hit. You have to make them guess again if you're going to continue it, or if you're not, and that's again another great part of this string. Back 3-4 starts with a really slow low. It starts off at 18 frames, but it is great for whiff punishing, for baiting out pokes, things like that, or if you're trying to check them, if they're neutral ducking your forward 3, things like that. Use this with forward 3 to make sure that they're just going to duck and respect you. And then, of course, the great thing about this too, along with pretty much all of Johnny's normals, is it's very easy to hit confirm, because it's so slow and active that, once you see it connect, then just input your special and you're good to go. And of course, if Johnny didn't already have enough tools, he has forward 4-4, which is a mid. Again, it starts off in 14 frames. It's not the fastest mid, but it is a great way to check somebody that's trying to disrespect you, either your plus frames, they're trying to poke out of your high, anything like that. Forward 4-4 is a good way to make sure that they stop that. Now, just for the sake of time, we're not going to go over every single special move that every single variation has for Johnny Cage, so we're just going to go over outtakes, because I do believe that's, the strongest variation in the game. So we'll start off with just his basics. He does have the shadow kick. It's a great way to end your combos and also get the most damage out of your combos. He also has the nut punch. It's going to be his launcher, and that's going to go ahead and be the thing that you hit confirm into things if you have meter to get some damage out of it. Now, variation specific to outtake, he has these force balls that kind of curve. These are great for zoning. They keep out most of the cast, and like I said in the beginning of the video, he can go toe-to-toe with characters like Cetrion, Shang Tsung when it comes to zoning because of these force balls, especially if you make good reads. You catch people jumping, things like that, and they also do crazy amount of damage in the corner. And last but not least, we have the Rising Star, one of the craziest moves in the entire tournament variations, because what this gives you is a mind game off of pretty much anything. It's pretty ridiculous. So, just say for example, you do a down one, they block it. Now all of a sudden they have to guess, okay, is he gonna do Rising Star? Is he gonna meter burn it? If he's not gonna do it, then now you're in their head, right? So now you could just do down one on block and a throw. You just do silly things with just this simple move that allows you to do. Now, the pokes you're going to want to use with Johnny is very simple. It's going to be down one or down four. That's pretty much all you're going to want to do. Down one, like I said before, if you do it into Rising Star, meter burn that, gives you a nice 126. That's just the Rising Star part. With the down one, it comes out to 146, so it's a little bit more than a throw if all those things hit, which is crazy good. Down four has a ridiculous amount of range, and it's a really good way to just kind of pester people. And you could cancel that into Rising Star as well, although at max range it really won't hit. But the good thing about down four on hit is it has so many hit advantage frames. As you can see down there, it's plus 17. That forward four is going to be guaranteed, so if they try to down one you or anything like that, this will actually jail and they'll get smacked, and you can hit confirm and do all your Johnny stuff all over again. His jump normals are actually really good. His jumping light is 7 frames, and it's really good for air-to-airing people. If people are coming up with the jump kick or things like that, then you could make it on a read or on reaction. Just jump up light, smack them, get a combo, and it's pretty good damage. His jumping 2 is actually really good. Not only does it put Johnny in this kind of weird, like, I don't know, he kind of like contorts his body in a weird way there, that some attacks actually will miss on that and he could dodge some stuff. But not only that, if let's say they just block the jumping 2, if they block that, it actually jails into standing 2. So if they try to low poke or they try to just neutral duck or something like that, then bam, you get jailed and they get smacked for a full combo, right? And of course his jump 3, pretty good jump kick, nothing too crazy about it. Now, as for anti-airs, it's really, I would say kind of easy to anti-air with this character. Not only does he have a great down 2 to anti-air, but on reaction, you could pretty much anti-air anything with standing 1 or standing 2. And off of that, you get at least 20% meterless. It's, just react to them jumping and press standing 1. That's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, you could see how good it is and how consistent it'll hit. So Johnny's Fatal Blow is super unique to him because he can cancel it. It's crazy. He could cancel it with a dash or a back dash. With canceling it, you can go for a grab, you can go for a forward 3, or if you think they're gonna disrespect it, then you could cancel it with a back dash and just do back 3 and punish out the pokes. He has so many options, and he gets huge damage for hit confirming into that cancel. It's pretty good, man. So depending on what character you're fighting, your basic game plan with Johnny Cage is going to change. If you're fighting somebody that doesn't really have any projectiles, like a Jackie or something like that, even the upgraded Jackie that leaps around everywhere, you can actually just fireball her out of the air. So characters like that, you can zone out really easily. And even if you're fighting a zoner, you could still zone them out. Again, where Johnny shines is pretty much everywhere. If you find yourself up close, use your plus frames, use your strike throw game, and just smother them like that. And mid screen, again, forward 4, back 3, condition them to block low, so that way your forward 4 or your forward 3 could jail, things like that, and you're gonna have a good time. I mean, playing this character, it doesn't take that long to pick them up, but once you learn how to condition people, things like that, I mean, it's kind of just unfair to play this character. And that's pretty much it. That's a basic rundown of Johnny Cage, how to use him, the different things he does, and what he does best is, you know, be the best character in the game. He's good everywhere. You can't go wrong picking this character, basically. You know, even a Johnny Cage mirror is like a 7-3 in favor of Johnny Cage is crazy. But you know, that's been the video. That's been the guide. If you guys want to see more characters, leave it down in the comment section which character you want to see next. I'll be posting on how to fight Johnny later on in the week, so stay tuned for that. I've been Marine. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.